Did you hear about Ronald Read, the janitor and gas station attendant who had $8 million saved up when he died in 2014? Yup, you heard it right. A janitor with $8 million, and he didn't win the lottery or get a big inheritance. He simply saved money regularly over his life and let it grow through compound interest. The lesson here is that how you handle your money matters more than how smart you are. Even if you didn't go to a fancy college or work in finance, you can still get wealthy by making smart money choices. Morgan Housel says that being successful with money isn't just about knowing a lot, it's about how you behave. If you watch this video for about 10 minutes, you can learn some key points from The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel and maybe improve your financial life. Let's get started. 1. Freedom. The lesson titled Freedom in the Psychology of Money reflects deeply on the true essence of wealth and happiness. Morgan Housel's personal journey from aspiring investor to disillusioned employee and eventually to a fulfilled writer encapsulates a vital realization. Happiness and success are not solely defined by monetary wealth, but by how one utilizes it to live a meaningful life. Housel's initial attraction to the investment world, driven by admiration for the wealthy and successful, quickly turned to disillusionment upon experiencing the demanding and stressful lifestyle of investors. This led to a pivotal moment of self-discovery, where he realized that his passion lay not in investing, but in writing and sharing his insights on finance, psychology, and happiness. His shift towards a career that aligned with his true interests and talents brought him more fulfillment, despite earning less money. His experience underscores the idea that true freedom is not just financial independence, but also the liberty to pursue one's passions and live life on one's own terms. The quote Housel mentions, "The most powerful asset someone can have is the ability to get up every day and say, I can do whatever I want when I want, with who I want for as long as I want," resonates deeply with this concept. It suggests that the ultimate wealth is the freedom to make choices that align with personal values and aspirations, not just the accumulation of financial assets. 2. Man in the Car Paradox. The Man in the Car Paradox, a chapter from The Psychology of Money, addresses a common misconception in societal values regarding wealth and success. Morgan Housel discusses how people often fantasize about owning lavish items like fancy cars, not necessarily out of admiration for the owner, but because of what those items represent. This behavior underscores a deeper issue where people prioritize short-term gratification and social status over long-term financial stability and personal fulfillment. The story of Tom, a lawyer who dreamt of owning a Ferrari, exemplifies this paradox. He believed that possessing such a luxury car would not only bring him personal satisfaction, but also earn him respect and admiration. However, the reality was starkly different. The Ferrari didn't bring the anticipated happiness or social validation. Instead, Tom encountered indifference, resentment, and the burdensome costs of maintaining a luxury vehicle. The initial thrill of driving the Ferrari faded, leading to dissatisfaction and the desire for something even more extravagant. Tom's experience vividly illustrates the pitfalls of seeking happiness and validation through material possessions. It demonstrates that the pursuit of such status symbols often leads to a cycle of dissatisfaction, where the initial joy is fleeting and quickly replaced by a sense of wanting more or better. By selling the Ferrari and choosing a more practical car, Tom took a significant step towards realigning his priorities. His decision to focus on personal goals and happiness rather than societal comparisons represents a crucial shift in mindset. This chapter teaches a valuable lesson. True happiness and fulfillment often stem from investing in experiences, personal growth, and contributions to society rather than in acquiring material symbols of wealth. It's a reminder to focus on what genuinely enriches one's life, aligning with individual values and long-term objectives. 3. Wealth is what you don't see. In a society increasingly driven by instant gratification, social comparison, and materialism influenced by media and social media portrayals, there's a tendency to equate wealth with the conspicuous consumption of luxury items and extravagant lifestyles. This chapter highlights the fallacy of this perspective using the example of celebrities and influencers like the Kardashians, who often project an image of opulence and success. However, the truth is far more complex. What's often not seen is the hard work, sacrifices, and struggles that underpin their success. Equally hidden are the stress, anxiety, and other personal challenges they may face. The distinction between being rich and wealthy is crucial here. Being rich might mean having a lot of money or possessions, but being wealthy involves more than just financial assets. It's about having the financial security and freedom to live a life aligned with one's values and goals without the burden of financial stress. Many fall into the trap of emulating these lavish lifestyles, spending beyond their means and accumulating debt. This pursuit of a facade of wealth can lead to severe financial and personal consequences, including bankruptcy, legal issues, and mental health problems. This behavior is often driven by a desire to impress others, but it risks jeopardizing one's financial stability and overall well-being. Eventually, some individuals realize that chasing material possessions and status is unfulfilling. They recognize that true living is about more than just surviving and keeping up appearances. It's about finding genuine satisfaction and purpose in life, which often come from aspects unrelated to material wealth. This lesson from the psychology of money is a cautionary tale about the dangers of conflating wealth with visible consumption and the importance of understanding that true wealth is often what's not immediately visible: financial stability, freedom, and well-being. 4. Save money. The lesson on saving money from the psychology of money emphasizes the critical importance of savings in the journey toward wealth and happiness. It shifts the focus from traditional metrics like income or investment returns to the more fundamental aspect of how much money one retains or saves. The book highlights that saving money is a surer and safer path to wealth compared to earning or investing, which are often accompanied by uncertainties and risks. This perspective places a strong emphasis on the reliability of savings as a foundation for financial security. Moreover, the author points out that saving money isn't just a matter of crunching numbers. It's also about the attitudes and emotions that guide our financial decisions. Being humble and confident can facilitate saving, whereas pride and insecurity may hinder it. The contrasting examples of two friends, one who spends lavishly on shopping and the other who practices budgeting and mindful spending, illustrate different approaches to money management. The first friend views shopping as a source of happiness and a reward for hard work, leading to minimal savings. The second friend, who budgets and prioritizes savings, sees financial responsibility as a form of self-respect and a path to happiness. This chapter underscores that building wealth isn't primarily about the money earned or generated through investments. It's fundamentally about the amount saved. It's a reminder that financial stability and wealth accumulation often stem from a disciplined approach to saving, living within one's means, and making conscious choices about spending. This approach to saving is about balancing the enjoyment of life today with preparing for financial security tomorrow. It's not about depriving oneself of happiness, but about prioritizing what truly brings long-term satisfaction and stability. The lesson encourages readers to view saving not as a restriction, but as an empowering choice that leads to greater financial freedom and peace of mind. 5. You and Me. The chapter titled You and Me in the Psychology of Money discusses the common yet often detrimental habit of comparing our financial success to that of others. Morgan Housel points out that such comparisons typically involve relative measures like income, net worth, or status, rather than absolute values like health, freedom, or relationships. This tendency can lead to envy, unhappiness, and unrealistic expectations. The issue is that people often compare themselves to those who are better off, ignoring those who are less fortunate or have different life circumstances. To counter this, the chapter suggests focusing on personal growth and values rather than external benchmarks of wealth or achievements. It's a call to redefine success and happiness in terms that are meaningful and fulfilling on a personal level rather than solely in financial terms. Jim Carrey's story is a fitting example for this lesson. He rose from poverty to become a successful actor and comedian, earning fame and fortune. Despite his professional success, He faced personal struggles like depression and relationship challenges, leading him to realize that money and fame were not the keys to happiness. Carey's journey of exploring spirituality and art, and his statement that wealth and fame are not the ultimate answers, resonate with the chapter's message. Carey's experience illustrates the importance of seeking personal fulfillment beyond material success. It highlights the need to question societal definitions of success and to find joy and meaning in aspects of life that are often undervalued in a materialistic society. This perspective aligns with the chapter's emphasis on appreciating what one has and respecting others' achievements without falling into the trap of harmful comparisons. It's about understanding that true happiness and fulfillment often come from internal sources and personal journeys rather than external validation or material possessions. 6. Surprise. The chapter titled Surprise from the Psychology of Money focuses on the inherent unpredictability in finance and investing, highlighting the importance of humility, caution, and resilience. The author underscores that the financial world is full of surprises that can shock and unsettle even the most seasoned investors and planners. This unpredictability necessitates a mindset geared towards flexibility and adaptability. The chapter advises against rigid adherence to specific goals or strategies, emphasizing the need to be open to adjusting and adapting as circumstances evolve. This approach to finance is about being prepared for the unexpected and understanding that not everything is within our control. The COVID-19 pandemic serves as a stark example of such unpredictability and its profound impact on the global economy and individual finances. As an unforeseen event, it brought significant upheaval, leading to widespread health crises, economic downturns, and changes in how societies functioned. The pandemic's effects on job markets, businesses, and investment landscapes were profound and widespread. However, the pandemic also spurred innovation and adaptation. The rise of remote work, e-commerce expansion, and the rapid development of vaccines are examples of how societies and economies can adapt to unforeseen challenges. From a financial perspective, the pandemic highlighted the importance of having a safety net, diversifying income streams, and maintaining a flexible approach to financial planning. This chapter reinforces the lesson that while we can't predict every twist and turn in our financial journeys, we can cultivate resilience, resourcefulness, and a mindset that is ready to adapt to change. It's about understanding that surprises are a part of life and financial planning, and the best strategy often involves being prepared for various outcomes, staying informed, and being able to pivot when necessary. If you are still here, I sincerely hope you learned something that you can apply to your life from today's video. Please feel free to share it with your friends and family who might need this message to inspire them on their financial journey. Have a wonderful day. Take care.